Hi Geminis, it's Nick. This is your weekly love reading. This is for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but you could also check out your other signs as well. Please keep in mind that these are general readings, so it may not always resonate with every single person, so just listen with an open mind and open heart and take what fits and leave the rest out. Okay, and I will have the link to the extended reading below in the description box, and if you want to follow me, my Instagram is at Nicloves with 2 eyes. And before we get started, I want to thank Keen for sponsoring this video. Keen offers personalized readings for those seeking questions or need some clarity in certain areas of your life, such as love and relationships, career, work, finances, life advice, or just need some spiritual guidance or maybe even dream interpretations. Keen is an affordable way to meet new readers, and when you sign up, it's very easy. You just fill out a brief questionnaire and it then pairs you with a list of recommended psychics based on your specific needs. I had a reading with Monique, and this time around I actually went for the live chat option instead of the usual phone call, just because I have like this little injury, so it was just going to be more comfortable and easier for me. So that's a nice option for those who necessarily maybe don't want to talk on the phone, and maybe you just want a little more privacy, or hey, you're sick, lost your voice, right? So we quickly chatted about some situations in my life, and she gave me some clarity on these things. She described the situation, the person, or people involved, and just confirmed a lot of what I already know and what I already feel, just due to the nature of what I do, right? But you guys know, guys, it's just like sometimes we get in our own heads, and so it's nice to just have that outside reassurance to confirm things for you. And they have a whole variety of different types of readers, mediums, psychics. You'll see different ratings and reviews about them, so you can really choose the one you feel is most fit for you. And it's awesome because the readers are available 24/7, so there's always someone online. It's really easy to schedule a reading. And the sign-up process is also really simple. You can sign in once you have your sign-up or register. All you need is an email, you create a password, and you're ready to go. And if you're new to Keen, your first 5 minutes with any reader is $5 with my link below. And once you're a user, Keen will send you unique discounts each week. This makes getting regular readings super affordable. So it's a really awesome way to get any questions that you have answered in a matter of seconds. So be sure to check them out and use my link below to get your first 5 minutes for only $5. Try keen.com/nickloves, and thank you once again to Keen. All right, so we're gonna start with your love oracle message first, and an overall emotion for you, and then for the other person or future person you may be dealing with, okay? All right, let's see, the gems of my eyes. What love message do we have for you? Geminis. Love message for Geminis, please, this week. All right, so you guys got integrity. Does the situation align with your values and morals? That is the question of the week. Make sure when you're connecting with someone that you're not sacrificing your integrity or your character just for the sake of maybe impressing them or making them happy. You want to always making sure you're doing things that are aligned with who you are, okay? Because the right person that's meant for you is going to support that and be on the same page as you are. All right, let's see. What is your overall emotion? Overall emotion for Geminis, please. All right, for the other person. All right, so Geminis, on your end, you're going to be feeling very inspired, stimulated. I feel like your creativity and your imagination is going to be through the roof this week, especially for those of you who are artists, musicians, or in the entertainment industry, or have some kind of craft, like you're artsy about something. I just feel like you're gonna get really inspired this week. So this is definitely gonna be a good week to get started on your projects or dreams, like things that you wanna work on or you've been thinking about. You're gonna be receiving a lot of ideas, so don't forget to write them down or put them on your phones, because once you receive something and you don't write it down somewhere, it may just pass and then you never get it back. So always keep your phone or a piece of paper somewhere where you can jot it down, okay? Maybe this person you're with or person you're going to be dealing with is going to inspire you as well. All right, and they, on the other hand, are feeling a little bit powerless or weak, like they can't move. Maybe they had an injury with their arm or their hand, or maybe they just emotionally, mentally feel like they're in a situation that they can't get out of. All right, so let's see. What's going on here with all my Geminis, please? Give us clarity, insight, a clear message, a clear story. What's going on with all my Geminis? I'm hearing the name Ingrid, which I don't know anyone by that name, but maybe that's one of your names or you know someone with that name. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but Ingrid, I-N-G-R-I-D. Let's see. And then with this other person, what's going on with them? Why do they feel powerless? Okay, so on your end, Geminis, we have Ace of Swords, the Tower, and the Empress. So some of you could have Scorpio and or also Pisces, Taurus, Libra in your chart. All right, and then on this side for this person, we have the Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, and Four of Cups. All right, so you could very well be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if not, it could just be the energy this person's embodying. But of course, like I say, it could just be any, it could always be any sign. All right, so definitely someone who is in their feelings, emotional, sensitive, at least this week. And it seems like you are cutting things out this week, or you're really getting to the nitty-gritty of what's important. You seem to see and understand something very clearly, and you know what needs to be done in order to get yourself to the next level or move on to the next phase. Like I feel like you may be doing some cleaning up this week, or deleting things, deleting old files, emails, text messages, apps, cleaning your house, cleaning your closet, something that involves you cutting things out. Doesn't have to be material, could be anything. And you're doing this to create more space for harmony, for clarity, for, I don't know, feng shui, just to be at peace in your mind. Because you know how they say, like, if your space is clean, that usually reflects how you are like in your mind as well. And I know that definitely resonates with me, because I'm like, I always like to keep my space super clean, and if there's clutter and stuff, like, it drives me insane. But maybe that's just me being a little like OCD a little bit sometimes. But having a clean space, but not only like physically, in your mind, emotionally, with relationships, connections, is gonna influence you here. If you're in a relationship, in a connection that's messy, there's drama and stuff like that, guess what? That's gonna mess with you as well. So if there was people, friends, coworkers, family, relationships who were driving you insane or anything like that, I feel like you're rising above it, and this is gonna be like where you're like, okay, you know what, unfriend, delete, block, or I'm done with this person, or I'm done with this, because my mental health is most important. And there's gonna be a lot of transformation, but also beautiful. You're gonna learn, and you're gonna start to speak to yourself more beautifully, more kindly, more compassionately this week. And I think this is all preparing you, because there is going to be some kind of surprise, unexpected event that happens, but it's going to be very deep, very emotional, very intense, but it's going to really shake everything up for you, but in a good way. I feel like you're preparing for something that is going to really change a lot of things for you in your life. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of cleanup. And it may be kind of painful what you go through, or it may not be the most comfortable, but it's necessary. It's like the example of like a woman giving birth, right? Like, it's not fun, it's probably really painful, but what comes out of that is something beautiful, is a baby. So I see that kind of scenario for you. I'm not saying you're giving birth, but that energy, you know, transforming something that's like, oh, it's not good, but like, it doesn't feel good, but you know that the outcome is going to be positive. Okay, so also some of you, speaking of birth, it's so funny I gave that example, there you are very fertile, either you or your person, but I feel like some of you are very fertile. Of course, if you're of age and you're a woman, blah blah blah, of course, but a lot of you are very fertile right now. And I think you're not only fertile maybe sexually and with your hormones, but if not also with your creativity, your imagination. There's something that's brewing inside of you. Maybe this is a new version of you, a new project, a new business idea, a new I don't know, a new anything. There's something inside of you that's growing, and it's going to be blossoming. It's going to be developing in the next 3 months. So for those of you who are fertile and you're active, make sure you're really, really careful, because you may get pregnant, or you may get your person pregnant. So if you're not trying to, be careful. And if you are, this is going to be a good week to try, because I think it's gonna, you're in the right, you're fertile. Okay. So, and I also feel like you are coming out more beautiful out of this situation. Like by the end of the week, you're going to feel more beautiful, more glowing. People are going to maybe compliment you. You may be receiving a lot of compliments this week from people, like, oh, you look great, or your hair, your skin, or like, I don't know, it could be anything. All right. And then, but with this person here, I feel like they are wanting to come towards you. They really feel attracted to you. I think it's like you make their heart skip a beat. You know, they may be a little bit shy about it at first, but I feel like they have a crush on you, or they really like you. Maybe this is someone new, or you already are in connection with, but they want to come closer to you. They want to get to know you more. They want to talk to you. They want to share their emotions. But I also feel that this person has some insecurities. They deal with a lack of self-worth or confidence, where sometimes they don't feel good enough. And it's like, at first they wanted to come towards you because they really liked you, but then they realized, oh wait, like I feel like I'm not good enough, which is probably not even true, right? It's all a state of mind. And so they may like back off all of a sudden, and you're like, whoa, what's happening? Like I thought this person was interested, and now they're just like not talking to me, or backing away, or being kind of distant. And again, it's because this person is gonna go run and hide, seclude in their own little cube, in their 4 square, in their mental space, where they feel safe, where they feel comfortable, where no one can see them. And again, I feel like this person's really dissatisfied with themselves. They're not emotionally very balanced, but not because they're not a good person, because I actually feel that they are a genuine spirit and soul, but they do not see that within themselves. They don't feel good enough. They don't feel worthy of love, and maybe you are a little bit intimidating to them. I think when they look in the mirror, they don't like what they see. Maybe they are body self-conscious, or they feel like they're not attractive, or they feel like they are not good enough. Whatever the insecurity is, it prevents them from moving forward. And you probably don't even see all those things about them, right? You don't realize, but I feel like they are their own worst critic. So there could be something emotionally, like a past trauma or childhood abuse, you know, neglect, something that has been kind of eating them alive and from behind the scenes, and that keeps them like tied up like this, and not be able to like move forward and create the life that they want. So you may find that this person's really timid, or like doesn't really speak up for themselves as much, is more passive, and there is some underlying insecurity which may have developed from early on, like in childhood. Okay. So we're going to work and dive in deeper and extended to get more information into this situation and into this person, to see what are they thinking, what are they feeling, what they want you to know, how do they really feel about you in the heart and soul, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right. So because I feel like this has potential, because both of you are in the midst of like creating and moving forward and like growing as people, which I know we're always all growing, but I just feel like there's a lot of needed development between the two of you here. And this person just doesn't have like the courage, or doesn't have that inspiration, but maybe that is something that you can help inspire them to do. All right, so we'll dive in deeper and extended. The link will be below. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, take care. Bye.